just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
12 yards on that hookup. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Here's a first carry for their running back. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And it's what it takes. You're not always going to hit the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw first play with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On third down, Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Whoa. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now, Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on the X. And when you do that, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll get the first down inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. They'll try and run for it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his first touchdown this year. Elliott, good on the extra extra point. And the Eagles able to add on. It is now 27-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They put Strange in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They put Wilson in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down. 3 to go. Here's Hurts. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. They put Wilson in motion. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, Hurts. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
On 1st down, it's Penix. On target, got it to McClure. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Penix on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Atlanta. On the give, it's Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. In motion, it's Waddle. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Look wide, get this one complete. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. First down, Philadelphia. Here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Hurts again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Falcons cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Penix to throw on second down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Atlanta. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. Threw him up the sideline at the 45, and he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. A second down throw for Hurts. Doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught outside. It's complete. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and
back to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They put Wilson in motion. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. A gain there of 27 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They'll run with Robinson. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They put Strange in motion. One more time, it's Robinson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that'll be incomplete. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within one score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That will tie the game at 34.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Hurts. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
4th down. Here's Hurts. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First down at the 41-yard line.
Silver. Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts will try it again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Lots of space past the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And the lefty panics on 1st down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he will score again. Touchdown, Falcons. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they?
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. To throw is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's just a big time.
Bro, this game sucks, bro. This game
You can see
sucks.
he starts first looking.
Wow.
Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
This taken at the 5. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So to